decided to show up, man. Let's move it! Yeah!
What is up, guys? This is AdamAFD and welcome back to Fan Tuesday, only on Sonic Central. So before I start this video, I would like to award the Subscriber of the Week to TVGN 2000. Stay awesome. So today we're going to be looking at another versus between the first two major 3D Sonic games, Sonic Adventure versus Sonic Adventure 2. Both are quite different in their own way. In this video I will not be discussing the story within each game. Sonic Adventure introduced the Sonic the Hedgehog series into full 3D. This enabled the games to be much larger by adding free roaming environments, expanding level size, bosses, and giving the player much more content. It also introduced full-length cutscenes and voice acting into the series. In Sonic Adventure, you have 6 different characters to play as. Sonic gives us the traditional high-speed gameplay where you must reach the end of the stage while destroying enemies along the way. These stages are very similar to the way the stages were in the 2D games. Tails introduces racing. You must race Sonic or Eggman to the end of the stage and come in first place in order to proceed with the game. Knuckles introduces treasure hunting. You have to find 3 pieces of the Master Emerald which are scattered across numerous levels in the game. To find them, you are given a radar which shows how close you are to each emerald. You're also given hints if you are struggling to find them. Amy has a very similar level structure to Sonic, except in Amy's levels, you are given a few puzzles to solve while also being chased by a robot called Zero, so you must avoid him and get to the end of the stage. Next up, we have a new character called Big. Big introduces us to fishing, and in Big stages, you must try and save a frog called Froggy by fishing for him. You can also choose to catch other fish for score bonuses. And last but not least, we have another new character called E102 Gamma. Gamma's gameplay involves you using his missile launcher to destroy enemies, and eventually reaching a boss within the time limit. Once the player has finished every character story, you unlock the Super Sonic story. In this story, you play as Super Sonic, and you are given the objective to destroy chaos once and for all. Sonic Adventure introduced a lot of things into the Sonic series, such as the Chow Garden. In the Chow Garden, you raise small creatures known as Chow by feeding them fruits and giving them animals. This helps the Chow grow more powerful and will make the Chow more likely to evolve and win in races. Trial Mode allows you to replay levels and complete new objectives given to the player. Subgame allows the player to play mini-games such as Snowboard Section of Ice Cap, Sand Hill, Sky Chase, Twinkle Circuit, Hedgehog Hammer and Boss Runs. In Sonic Adventure DX, you are given a new mode called Mission Mode, where the player is given 60 missions to complete within the adventure fields and stages. You're also given a minigame collection which allows you to play every Sonic Game Gear title. You collect emblems in Sonic Adventure, which are awarded to the player for finishing levels, finding them in adventure fields, winning Chow races, completing objectives in trial mode, and finishing sub-games. In Sonic Adventure DX, emblems are not the Game Gear games, and if you collect all 130, you unlock Metal Sonic and you're able to play as him in trial mode. Next up, we have Sonic Adventure 2. In Sonic Adventure 2, we were introduced to Shadow the Hedgehog and Rouge the Bat. Both these characters stayed on to become permanent characters in the series and have been featured in many games since. So Sonic Adventure 2 features 3 different gameplay styles. First, we have the high-speed Sonic and Shadow stages, similar to what we had in Sonic Adventure. The high-speed stages seem a little more linear in Sonic Adventure 2, but at the same time feel a little more polished and longer. The objective is the same, reach the end of the stage while defeating enemies along the way. Second, we have the treasure hunting stages, again similar to what we had in Sonic Adventure. The objective is simple, collect 3 pieces of the Master Emerald which are scattered across the stage. You can also get hints to help you find them if you are struggling. And finally, we have the mech stages. These stages involve the player shooting their way through a stage and reaching the goal ring. You are given a health bar which is shown at the bottom of the screen. Once it turns red, it means you're on low health. To increase your health, you must collect rings. In Sonic Adventure 2, you are given 2 different stories to play. In the Hero story, you play as Sonic, Tails and Knuckles, and in the Dark story, you play as Shadow, Rouge and Dr. Eggman. Once you have finished the Hero and Dark stories, you unlock the last story. You play a stage called Cannon's Core. In this stage, you play as every character in the game except for Shadow, and each character is given an objective. Once that objective is complete, you move on to the next section. Once Cannon's Core is finished and you have defeated the Bio-Lizard, then you get to play as Super Sonic and Super Shadow in a final boss fight called the Final Hazard. Sonic Adventure 2 is full of content such as side missions in every stage. You are given 5 missions within every stage to complete, a kart racing minigame where you race as every character in the game and try to come in first place, and a boss attack mode where you fight every boss in the game. The Chow Garden also makes a return. The Chow Garden is much more expanded and improved in Sonic Adventure 2. There are many ways for a Chow to evolve, and there are many different forms a Chow can evolve into. If you raise a Chow with a hero character such as Sonic, it will turn into a hero Chow, but if you raise a Chow with a dark character like Shadow, it will turn into a dark Chow, and so on. Chow racing makes a return with much more races to participate in, and in Sonic Adventure 2 Battle you are given a fighting minigame called Chow Karate. A multiplayer mode is also featured in Sonic Adventure 2, which features the hero and dark characters going head to head in many different stages. A ranking system is also introduced in Sonic Adventure 2. This system ranks your performance within a stage, with an A rank being the best and an E rank being the worst. Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2 are both fantastic games which brought a lot of new things to the series, but which one do you think is the better game, Sonic Adventure or Sonic Adventure 2? Remember to comment down below with your answer and why. And remember to vote in the description below, I will be announcing the winner next week. So that's it for this episode of Fan Tuesday, ladies and gentlemen. My name is AdamAFD, Sonic Central out.